everyone. Just wait for your name to be called. When your name is called, just unmute yourself and make sure your video is on. This is the people versus, I'm sorry, Ms. Burgess, you ready? Okay. This is the people versus Keith Dyer, ticket number P1338. You gotta mute yourself. You gotta get in a quiet place, sir, and you have to be still.
Mr. Dyer, I'm going to repeat what the judge just said. You have to be in a very quiet place and you have to be still, seated. Can you do that for us?
You're muted. We can't hear you. It was too loud.
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. I'm in the back room by my house.
Okay. All right, we'll move fast. This is the people versus Keith Dyer, ticket number P13380005. Count 1, drive unregistered or entitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good afternoon. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wazak.
I'm Daniel Wazak, P35225 with Mr. Dyer. Sir, will you tell the judge your name for the record?
Yes, sir. My name is Keith Allen Dyer.
Your Honor, he'll accept the recommendation. Count 1 amended to improper plates. Count 2 dismissed.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Dyer. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wazak today in private about your case and your right.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
I am, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you are waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
I do. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to direct your attention to the date of April 19, 2022 at approximately 9:34 a.m. On that date and time, were you at near the location of Mac Gratiot in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
Were you driving a 2006 GMC vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that vehicle unregistered or untitled?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Wazak?
Yes, Judge, I am.
And I'm also satisfied on the factual basis. We'll amend that count to improper place, and you stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes, Judge, we stipulate.
All right, so that's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine of $200, which includes court costs and attorney's fees. Can you have that paid by July 20th?
July 20th. Yes, ma'am. I should be back to work by then. I had an accident where I had my hip replaced, so I was out of work. But that shouldn't be a problem by July 20th.
Do you need more time?
If you can give me a little, like another 2 weeks, I'm just getting back to work before July 20th, so like another 2 weeks should be fine.
How about August 17th?
That'd be fine. That'd be plenty of time. That's plenty of time.
Okay, so let's do August 17th. Did you have any questions?
What was the grand total again? Just so I'm writing it down. So
Grand total is $200.
$200, and I can pay that where, online or?
You can pay
Yes.
it on. You can pay it in the courthouse. There's kiosks around the city, like in Meyer or CVS. It's dipped at, or you can pay it over the phone. Do you want the phone number?
I think I did the same way I just set up this court date online. I can pay it on there. I'll just pay it right on there.
All right. Any other questions?
That's it, ma'am. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
This is the people versus Kendall Dye. Ticket number P134287. Count 1, drive unregistered or entitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good afternoon. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wazak.
I'm Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Ms. Dye, will you tell the judge your full name for the record?
Kendall Dye.
Your Honor, she'd like to accept the offer. Count one would be amended to improper plates. Count two would be dismissed.
All right, Ms. Dye, can you raise your right hand?
Mhm.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your right hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wazak today in private about your case and your right.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Pleading of your own free will?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, or you're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
I'm sorry, it broke up. I can't hear you.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
No, he just told me my rights, but I had proof of both.
So you're not guilty, is that what you're saying? Do you want a bench trial?
No, I could just plead guilty. I don't want to go to trial.
All right, you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yeah.
Are you saying yes?
Yes.
Ms. Horn?
Good afternoon, Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit. Ms. Kendall, based on some of the assertions that you've made, I'm not certain that this plea can be taken. You initially stated that you had both. I'm presuming valid documentation, but you also stated that you just plead guilty because you don't want to go to trial. So I would ask, Your Honor, if Mr. Wazak would please voir his client.
I can do that, Ms. Dye. On the date and time, when you got this ticket, was the car you were, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Was the car you were driving not registered?
No, it wasn't, but I wasn't aware.
Okay. And did it have insurance
Yes, it did.
on the day of the ticket?
Yes.
Oh, let's set this one for pretrial.
Right. All right, okay, we'll set it for July sixth for pretrial at 8:35.
Thank you, Your
Could
Honor.
you-
And Ms. Dye, that just means we're just gonna have another go at it. It doesn't mean that it's a trial. We can just go back at it and we can get a better understanding next time.
Okay, thank you.
Can you repeat that date one more time, Judge, please?
July sixth at 8:35.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Dye, be sure you remember that court date. We're not going to send any reminder,
Okay.
and it will be the same Zoom number, but in the morning, not in the afternoon, okay? Ms. Dye?
Okay.
Okay, same
Yeah,
Zoom, same
I'm
everything.
unaware of the Zoom number.
How are you in the meeting today?
I went on the website and just clicked the court name.
Okay, you can do that again. That'll work.
Okay. All right.
All right. Then we'll see you on July 6th.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, this is the people versus Manisha Ross Smith. Turn your video on, please, Ms. Ross Smith.
I'm Daniel Wozniak with the defendant. Ma'am, can you?
We'll recall it.
Okay,
This is the people versus Anthony Richard. Ticket number P1336942, count one, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good afternoon, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wazak.
I'm Daniel Wozniak with the defendant. Mr. Richard, will you tell the judge your name, please?
You're muted, sir. Look on the bottom left-hand corner, to unmute yourself.
Anthony Deshaun Richard.
Thank you. Your Honor, Mr. Richard and I discussed this matter, and he'd like the matter set for bench trial. I think it's appropriate at this point to even skip the pretrial and just take it right to bench trial. It's up to you, though, Judge.
We can set it for a bench trial. Mr. Richard, you want to raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
All right, you put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial? Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
no,
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
yes,
All right, so the court's gonna continue your not guilty plea, set it for a bench trial on July 28th at 9 o'clock. Did you have any questions, sir? No? You're frozen. I think you're all set. All right, I think he's all set. I hope he got that date. If he comes back, we'll, okay, he's gone. All right, this is People versus Joseph Davis, ticket number P1322697, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, tinted windows, front driver passenger windshield more than 4 inches, and count 3, defective brake light. Good afternoon, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Wazak.
I'm Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Mr. Davis, will you tell the judge your full name for the record?
Joseph Lawrence Davis.
Your Honor, Mr. Davis will accept responsibility for the civil infractions, and the city's recommending based on that to dismiss the misdemeanor.
All right, so with that, Mr. Wazak, you stipulate to probable cause? I'm sorry, you stipulate.
Oh,
yeah.
We will stipulate for the dismissal, Judge, and we will also stipulate to the face of the ticket for the 2 civil infraction violations.
All right, Mr. Richard, did you get the date? You're all set, sir.
huh?
So what? Hold on, Mr. Richard, did you get the date?
Yes, it had froze after you said July 28th, yes.
July 28th at 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, so with that, the court will dismiss count 1, Mr. Davis, without prejudice, and we will proceed to sentencing. There is going to be a fine of okay, it's gonna be a fine, a total of $240. Wait. Oh, it's 120. Okay, yeah, it's a fine, a total of $120. I mean, $240, because both tickets are 120. It's gonna be due July 6th. And if you don't pay it by then, it's gonna go into default where late fees will be incurred. Did you have any questions, Mr. Davis?
No, ma'am.
All right, so you are all set, sir.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, Mr. Davis. Take care.
Appreciate it.
All right, this is the People versus Jasmine Day, ticket number P1275999, count 1, 21 to 25 miles per hour over posted speed, and then ticket number P1276016, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license on person. Good afternoon. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Wazak.
Good afternoon. I'm Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, ma'am.
Jasmine Sheree Day.
Your Honor, she's willing to accept the offer and understands there will be a 1-point assessment for limited access speed 65, 55, and they will dismiss the other ticket.
All right, so with that, you stipulate to the face of the ticket.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I do, Judge. I forgot that's a civil infraction. Yes, we do.
Okay, and so the court will amend that count to limited access, and then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes, Judge, we do.
All right, so the court will dismiss that count without prejudice, and we'll proceed to sentencing. There is going to be a fine of $130 that is due on July 6th.
Can I have more time, Judge?
I can give you to the 13th.
Till the 13th? Okay.
If you don't pay it by then, you're gonna incur, it's gonna go into default and you'll incur late fees. So just try to work really hard to get that paid. If that's a problem, you can do community service.
No, this fine.
Okay,
The 13th is fine. I will be able to have the payment in on the 13th.
okay. All right,
And
yeah.
Judge, if I may, just so the record is clear, it's amended to limited access 10 over, correct?
65, it says limited access 65.
In a 55. Okay.
So, oh, wait a minute, let me make sure that I didn't. I think that fine is, I think that's one. Is it 130? Is it 130 or 135? I just want to make sure I have the correct amount.
I'm sorry.
T 1275999. Yeah. Let's see. Sixty-five.
65.
I'm sorry, just give me one moment, Ms. Beck. 1275999. That's for that.
During the day, right?
Huh?
During the day, right?
Yeah.
I'll verify that. Limited access 150.
It's 10 on.
Was 10.
Yeah. She got 65 and 55.
You said 65 to
And the 55.
65 to 55, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still coming up on 25. 65, 55.
Okay. All right. So it's I think it's 125.
125?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah,
Do I just go on the website and pay that?
You can pay it on the website. There's kiosks around the city. There's, you can pay it over the phone, you can come down, it's up to you. Did you want
Okay.
to phone her?
No, I would just go on the website and pay it.
All right, so you are all set.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you. And then is Manisha Ross, are you available? What's going on with Manisha Ross? Manisha Ross Smith.
Ms. Ross Smith, can you unmute and speak up, please? Did we lose her?
There, she must have stepped away.
She may have judged it. Oh, and she just needs a pretrial to send that document to Ms. Horn.
So, you wanna wait
But
for her
I
here?
don't know that we can give her a new date if she's not here. She still shows in the meeting.
I don't know, did you want to wait for her parents? Just set up for a pre-trial date?
That's all we need, Judge.
All right, this is the People versus Manisha Ross Smith, ticket number P1280042, count 1, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good afternoon, please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney Wazak.
I'm Daniel Wazak with the defendant. Ms. Ross Smith, are you present and unmute to give your name? It's showing both the microphone and the video is disconnected.
I just told you.
Just a moment.
She's here, she just like, it's like walked away.
It's showing you. Okay, she's out of the break room.
If she's here,
Oh.
she's just in front of her device, whatever she's doing. So, she's here, but you want to set up for a pre-trial date, Mr. Wazak?
Yes, Judge, she's going to submit some documentation to Assistant Corporation Counsel.
Did you just remove her? Oh, she's gone now.
She went back in the break room.
Oh, did she? Okay, well, the pre-trial date is gonna be July 6th at 8:35. She went back into the breakout room. Maybe she'll come back. But she must be having some trouble with her connection.
And it's July 6th, Judge?
Yeah, at 8:35. Ms. Ross Smith, can you unmute yourself? Look on the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, well,
Bingo.
you're having some problems. All right, so it's gonna be set for a pre-trial. Your next date is July 6th at 8:35. You have any
Okay.
questions?
No, I do not.
You're all set, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.